So good morning once again. We're back on Naija seniors, and we're here. We talk about Nigerian seniors, the transition, the legacy, the lifestyle, inclusion, everything and anything that has to do with making life interesting for our seniors. My name is Busola Shubamimu, and I'm elderly inclusion advocate. So everything that has to do with, like I said, including them in society, making life interesting, making life what it should be when you're a senior. So it's something we all look forward to. And with me, I have my co-hosts, Wonola Akintola.
Okay. Oh, hi. My name is Wonola Akintola. I'm a mental health educator. So I teach and train on mental health for all ages at different stages, including the elderly age group as well. Passionate about emotional well-being and prevention being better than cure.
Okay, so here we are, and today we're talking about something positive, something that the federal government took a beautiful step in June to design an ID card. Now, we all know how important it is for us to be able to identify this is who I am. I know in Lagos State recently, or let me say currently, there's an annual exercise for pensioners where they call them to make sure that they're still alive and kicking. They're on the live register to make sure then that their pension, they're still receiving it. Now, what the federal government is doing now is they're doing an ID card that's going to serve a three-way purpose. So if you have a senior at home, ensure that they have their NIN, they're registered with NIMC, so that they can have their own ID card when this exercise goes live. So that, whether they're going into the bank, they need to, like I said, it's a one ID card that will serve as a form of identification. It will serve as a payment card so they can use it to make payments. And it will serve as well as a discount card because as a senior, ideally, they should be entitled to certain, benefits. I know during COVID, in the Republic of Ireland, and I think I'm not sure what other country or how many other countries adopted that. We know when there was rushing, there was food scarcity, and people were rushing to know everybody wants to feed their family. But the older people that need to go shopping, they will get into the same crowd. So what the government did then was to separate times and days for the seniors. So the elderly people could go into the shop between, and I'm not sure what time it was, they had 2 days in a week where they will stay, the shop is not attending to anybody that is not within that age bracket because it was strictly for the seniors to go in then and do their shopping in peace, not rushing roti like with other people. Do your shopping, do your je. And we all know that our seniors, sometimes because they don't go out, the only time they're able to go out and meet other people, they get engaged in conversation. Ah, that's you. Long time. How are you keeping? How is the leg? Everything comes out. Your children, grandchildren, everything comes out. And they take their time. It does not matter whether you're rushing, you want to go to what's it called? It's their time. So sometimes when you meet them in shops, it can be frustrating to say, when are we leaving here? But we know when it comes to seniors, patience. Please, 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 patience. They're not as agile, they're not as quick. And always let's remember we will get there. We're on the same pathway. They're just ahead of us. That's why they're called seniors. We're coming behind in the same manner. So we all know that, when you go into the shops, we have to be patient with seniors, make room for them. Make room for them. So the purpose of this ID card is for them to be able to have access to discounts. And this should tell you then that the government is not taking it, it's not business as usual when it comes to elderly care. So if you're on that pathway, you're in your 40s, you're in your, even in your 30s, I'll encourage you, start looking out to, better look after the seniors, because before you blink, you're going to be 60 as well. So in saying that, we are aware of what the government is doing. The DG of the National Senior Citizens Center, Dr. Omokaro, she's doing an amazing and fantastic job. She's going all out there in different ways, looking for ways where our seniors can still be productive, can still have their own means of income so that they are independent. The whole idea of all of this is being independent. So, advocating for this card, for this form of ID card was a big thing. Now it's out. I mean, it's in progress. So once the card comes out, we're hoping, things that we've heard, that they may have access to, discounts on travels, discounts in shops, discounts in different things like, so we will find out more as it unveils. However, our appeal to you, because we are in these together, our appeal to you is please and please, if you have an elderly person around you, help them to make sure that they have their NIN, because that's their national identity number. Make sure they have their NIN. That's a starting point. Before then, they're going to be getting this ID card, which, like I said again, the purpose of that card is for identification, for payments, and for offers. So it's about opportunity, it's about access, it's about lifestyle. It's supposed to be user-friendly so that it'd be easy for them to use. Can you tell us about other benefits that elderly people have access to in your side of the world?
In London, for instance, elderly people over 60 can travel free on the bus, on the train. So, getting around, out and about is easy for them. And like you said, being out and about, they can then interact, still be stimulated instead of being alone in the house. But I also thought it is important to mention the word awareness, because as people get older, they may not be as aware of things going on, opportunities. And in Naija, for instance, we could look at elderly people not being aware of opportunities that the government will offer. So because they are likely to be less aware, us being aware and helping them to make the most of these opportunities is so important. So I would say my takeaway from this session really is double A. To remember that we're all advocates. Everybody's an advocate for the elderly. Secondly, awareness. The more aware we are of the needs of the elderly, the more we can help our elderly people take hold or make the most of opportunities. And also we can make the government aware of the necessary organizations, make them aware of the needs of the elderly. So we are, advocates. We make sure that we keep an eye on what the elderly people need, what would make life easier for them, and then relay those things that we are aware of to the government or the services awareness, where the middle people were the advocates. So advocacy and awareness is what I would say, my takeaway from the session.
Thank you very much. And as always, once again, we say thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for growing this channel of awareness and inclusion for our senior citizens. If there's anything, again, we call you out there now. If there's anything, again, that you can do to support us, anything you come across, you're unsure of, or you want to find out more, if we have the information, we'll tell you. If we don't, we'll look for it. If we can't find it, you will wait. Thank you very much once again. God bless. Good night. Bye.